Morning. I have my kitty in her kitty straitjacket. She's being awful, but she missed me, so I got seeds in on Friday from Baker Creek and Burpee. Baker Creek is among my favorite places to order seeds from, right after M.I. Gardner. Absolute favorite place to order seeds from. Anyways, I'm a Wisconsin girl, so Michigan, I'm gonna order from Michigan because it's like, it's my neighbor. Anyways, I want to run through some on one of these. So we'll start with our Baker Creek order. I got Delman KS Super Sweet Corn, which this is one that I was sold on based on the description alone. It is introduced by a biodynamic breeder in Germany. And I'll tell you what, Germans are great at engineering things. All the best equipment that I've ever worked on is German made. So we're gonna try out their corn and see if it's great. It's supposed to be super sweet, and it's an early bearing variety. So I'm hoping for a good turnout with this. I got a couple packs of that. I also got some Brussels sprouts. I got Mizuna Benhaushi lettuce. I don't know what the flavor profile is for your seed. I'll plant a little bit of that this year, and I'll tell you where after a while because I'm super excited. I got some cauliflower, some giant red celery, and these. And I quote, the thing that sold me on these, I'm like, wow, that's a pretty tomato. But in the description was at a fair, I believe it was at a fair, that this was the best tomato that the guy had ever tasted. So we're gonna plant a few of these and we're gonna see. So I'm super excited about that, but come on. The Black Beauty tomato, that is gorgeous. I did do a little searching on flavors for tomatoes, and I have a couple of varieties that I'm super excited about trying this year. My cat's back to be a jerk. Try to be good, Trudy. I'm kind of watching the temperature. It's been dropping rapidly. It was like 7 degrees when I got here. It's climbing down. We're almost cresting 10 below. Hi, sweet pea. Alright, so I got some seeds from Burpee. For my bathtub planter this year, I have some Chinese lanterns. And I know my boyfriend's having a stroke because I ordered them. Aren't those super invasive? Yes, but they're going in a container on concrete. Don't worry, folks. I have an idea. I finally found butternut squash, and it's sold out everywhere. And butternut is one of my favorites. I needed it. And then I must accidentally have this in my cart, burgundy okra, so, because I don't have enough okra. That must have been accidentally in my cart. It must have been one of those things that I was thinking about if I couldn't find it anywhere else. So those are the seeds that I ordered, and now, and then I got this little beauty. I already chewed a hole in my seed pack. I got some poppies. We'll sow those again. Alrighty, so this was the big package waiting on my porch, and I was like, what would I order that's that large? And I can't believe I wasn't completely ready for it, because I didn't order it last year, but I tucked away some money and I ordered it this year. I have been so wanting a green stock because there's things that I've been holding off on growing because they need to be in a container because it can't be allowed too much space. Like chamomile, catnip, things that you don't want to go to seed in your ground, things that need to be contained in a container. So I ordered a green stock. I ordered 5-tier and terracotta with a base with wheels. Because it's going on concrete. So I really wanted the green stock for the reason of there's so many good reviews on how evenly it waters. So that's like with a lot of these container gardens like this, the big drawback is uneven watering, how the bottom is always wetter than the top. It's promising to me. I think this is going to be a good decision. They're not really cheap with the base, and the 5-tier original was around $200. I'm gonna get $200 worth of herbs out of it this year, I hope. If not, there's always next year. But I think this is gonna be a good project. I did also get my seed starting station just about set up. I have to make some risers for my seed starts, but we're going to take you in there and I'm going to show you kind of what I'm working with, because this is a low budget dealio, so I'll kind of explain materials and all that good stuff, so go check that out. Alrighty, so this is the seed starting area, and it's a lot less janky than it was last year. At least this way, I don't believe I have to worry about the house burning down. So I can put light on my seeds when I'm not necessarily here. Anyways, so this year's racking consists of a recycled greenhouse. The plastics, like the stitching and all the corners and stuff like that and around the door was starting to break. So it was dry rotting. So I recycled this winter. I had my potatoes and some of my squash on here, like my pumpkins and spaghetti, and my red and yellow potatoes. Now it's being recycled into seed starting area. What I've done is I took they're like 700 lumen bars on each shelf, which is a little better than 2,000 watts, 2,000 lumens. Wow, Ange. It's a little better than 2,000 lumens. It was a $60 set on Amazon. I got some seed trays, which were about $35 worth of seed trays, also on Amazon, and clearance last year at Walmart. I wrapped all of my shelves in aluminum foil, and now what I need to do is build some risers. I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to do that. I'm pretty sure they're all going to be made out of cardboard. I work for paper companies, so cardboard to me is, to anybody, it's pretty cheap. So I believe I'm going to make risers to get them up 6 inches from the light, and to do in like 2-inch increments lowering. I have not gotten a fan yet. This is on a larger scale than it was last year. The fan that I used last year is not going to suffice, because we're starting all the seeds here because I'm more attentive than my boyfriend. Anyways, light timer for that, but I'm going to probably fill in some of these areas with egg cartons because I'm still kind of ratchet like that. So this is the seed starting area this year. You don't need anything fancy. This is starting to look pretty fancy compared to what I'm used to. And before I blind myself, I'm going to shut this off. So there's the seed starting area, so, which I'm pretty excited about, and I can't wait to start seeds with you guys, because we're going to start some in a couple weeks here, celery and onions. So that should be something you should be looking forward to. And guys, hopefully you enjoyed this. I don't know, let me know. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, happy planting.